Hunter Liggett was a senior United States Army officer. His 42 years of service spanned the period from the Indian campaigns to trench warfare of World War I. Biography. Liggett was born March 21, 1857 in Reading, Pennsylvania. After his graduation from West Point as a second lieutenant in 1879, he was assigned to the 5th Infantry, where he served in both the Montana and Dakota territories, as well as Texas and Florida, during which time he reached the rank of captain. His field service in the American West, the Spanish-American War, and the Philippine-American War honed his skills as a military leader. In 1907, he assumed command of a battalion of the 13th Infantry Regiment at Fort Leavenworth, Kansas. From 1909 to 1914, he served as student, faculty member, and president at the Army War College, receiving a promotion to brigadier general in February 1913. Liggett's services in the Philippines included setting up a staff ride in 1914 to study possible invasion sites on Luzon. He was assisted in this by his aide-de-camp, Captain George Marshall. The staff ride established that the most likely invasion route would be through the Lingayen Gulf and that this would be all but unstoppable unless the U.S. dramatically increased its Army and Navy forces in the Philippines. In 1941, the Japanese invaded through the Lingayen Gulf, as the U.S. did in turn in 1945. First World War. Success in brigade commands in Texas and in the Philippines led to his promotion to Major General, and selection as commander of the 41st Division in April 1917. The division served in France as part of the American Expeditionary Force. When his division was disestablished, he took command of 1st Corps. Under Liggett's leadership, the 1st Corps participated in the Second Battle of the Marne and in the reduction of the Saint-Mihiel salient. In October 1918, as commander of the U.S. First Army, he directed the final phases of the Musagon offensive and the pursuit of German forces until the armistice. Retirement and death. After commanding the U.S. Third Army, also known as the Army of Occupation, on the Rhine bridgeheads, Hunter Liggett retired in 1921. Congress promoted him to permanent lieutenant general in 1930. He died December 30, 1935 in San Francisco, California, and is interred at the San Francisco National Cemetery, San Francisco, California. His grave can be found in the Office Section 3, Plot 1. Honors and Awards. Military Honors, American Awards, Foreign Awards, Army Distinguished Service Medal. Citation. The President of the United States of America, authorized by Act of Congress, July 9, 1918, takes pleasure in presenting the Army Distinguished Service Medal to Lieutenant General Hunter Liggett, United States Army, for exceptionally meritorious and distinguished services to the government of the United States, in a duty of great responsibility during World War I, as commander of the First Army of the American Expeditionary Forces. General Liggett commanded the 1st Army Corps and perfected its organization under difficult conditions of early service in France, engaged in active operations in reduction of the Marne salient and of the Saint-Mihiel salient, and participated in the actions in the Forest of Argonne, in command of the 1st Army when German resistance was shattered west of the Meuse. Other honors. In his honor, the United States Army named a base on California's Central Coast, Fort Hunter Liggett. Liggett Hall is a regimental-sized barracks building constructed at Fort Jay on Governor's Island in New York Harbor. Completed in 1930, it was thought to be the largest buildings constructed by the U.S. Army and was the largest structure built under the supervision of the U.S. Army Quartermaster Corps. It was superseded by the Pentagon, constructed by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers in 1943. The US Hunter Liggett was a passenger ship that was transferred to the Army and renamed Hunter Liggett in February 1939. The ship transported personnel and supplies until May 27, 1941, when she was turned over to the Navy. Converted to Navy use at Brooklyn Navy Yard, she recommissioned as AP-27 June 9, 1941, and then again reclassified APA-14 February 1, 1943 for the United States Coast Guard.